Hello, everybody, and welcome back to part 3.
Roundhouse kick that door!
Yep.
That is an entrance.
And I've seen better.
Oh, there's
And we
definitely
move
better.
to the other side. More experience.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You can also... really. You can also destroy small crates and jars to get experience.
I wonder
I
why.
like how Virgil is just chilling over there like, I'll just wait here.
Yep, pretty much. So yeah, you do get a trophy for speaking to Virgil every chance you get. And I mean, why not? He gives you relics for it. Most of the time, anyway.
This is the
This is supposed to
this
be
is the biggest
purgatory?
this is the biggest chip ever. This thing's like 6 inches long.
Douche.
Of course he is. He wants to get out of here just as much as the next person.
Yep. And as you can see from the bright light in the distance, that's our first shade.
What?
First violence.
I blinked. Oh, I missed it.
We'll see it
you'll
again
see
in
it
just
again in
a
a
sec.
bit. Yep. Oh, those bats. The easiest way to get rid of these bats is jump in midair, grab them, booyah. They're
That's the
dead.
same with most low-flying enemies.
Yep. And I do love the gaming mechanics. I mean, the button layout on this game is just superb. So if I screw up, it is my fault. It is not the game's fault.
At least that's what
That
you
was a
said.
pretty kick-ass absolve.
Yeah.
Yep. And with that, we are at Holy Level 1.
It pretty much just looked like you were like, I purify you with kick-assery!
Pretty much.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Pick something already.
You like
Yep.
Hadoukened him into holiness.
Yeah, just trying to figure out what one I want. Yep, cross upgrade.
That seems... Going back to the Dust playthrough, that's a very convoluted thing compared to, like, Dust.
Yep. So yeah,
Absolve that
when you
motherfucker.
when you absolve, you have to do this mini game, which gives you additional experience. But later on in this playthrough, we will find 3 Beatrice stone pieces, which will allow us to automatically absolve them without doing this mini game. But for the sake of this LP, this is the only time we'll be seeing this screen.
Aww.
Yeah. I can see why. It reminds me of a minigame in Jack 3.
Yeah, this is taking a while.
Yep.
Was it like go until you miss one? Yeah.
Actually, it
That's what I
looked more
figured.
like it goes until you hit the counter. And
So yeah, 600 holy experience right there.
Ow.
Yep. That's an interesting way to
Congratulations, you
open the
just
door.
killed a door.
Yep.
What the fuck, we're
This
going through
may
this
be a
again?
repeating cutscene, but there'll be something different after this one. I don't know why they decided to show this
Repeat this
cutscene
bit?
again, but they did.
probably to nail the point home.
Yeah. Oh, and if you think this is the actual form of Lucifer that we're gonna go against at the end of the game,
Please.
you're wrong. This is just simply his quote-unquote shade. I'm stealing your girl.
Again.
Sorry, Dante. Your princess isn't in a castle. Fucking hell, I just botched that up.
Yes.
So now, I start punishing enemies.
And Dante's
That looked like it hurt.
girl. Yeah.
Oh, man. I do love the animations for each punishing and absolving the enemies. Especially in demons.
They do very well with that.
Yep. Oh, look. That redemption meter is full. Am I gonna
Already?
use it? Nope. Probably not.
Why would you? It's a good get your butt out of trouble card.
Yeah, it
As
is.
far as I can see, you're not in trouble.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
that's what you get.
That's
it's
my
what,
favorite animation.
I'll bet it is.
So, yeah. I find that this is the easiest way to grind for experience for Holy and Unholy.
That's a fun one.
Fuck you!
Cool.
And again,
Just for
And
good measure.
There is your decapitation.
Decapitation!
damn, you beat me to it by a second.
Alright, so we're done with that section. Before we move on, though, I think this is
Experience.
Judas coin. Yep.
Nope, Judas coin.
Mm.
Time to save.
Good enough.
But first,
Now,
let's see
see,
what I can upgrade.
I appreciate stuff like that. Like, you know, good finisher animations. Warframe's
Yep.
got plenty of them. Plenty. And they're all glorious. Love them all.
Go ahead and go with that upgrade for now.
Yeah, depending on your weapon it changes your
Did I not
finishing
Cut
animation.
to save out?
Obviously
Not
not.
this one, maybe.
Apparently
You cut
not.
the other one
well.
out.
Not
Yeah,
like it takes
you missed
long
one,
anyway.
it's fine. But anyway,
So, yeah, go on ahead. What you were saying?
yeah, one of my favorite ones. Oh,
Hi, Chronos.
Where is Beatrice? Take me to her. My life, my soul for her return.
Ow.
Hello.
Alright. Time to rock the boat.
Aw.
But yeah, as you were saying, Evan.
oh yeah. Sorry, I stopped because he was talking. One of my favorites is the one with daggers, which is unfortunate because daggers, at the moment, there isn't really a weapon that is very effective. But daggers is you plant both knives in the enemy's back, then spin around off of them while pulling the knives out, and then cleave them in two at the torso as you like dash back through them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do love
Pretty freaking awesome.
finishing animations like that.
Well, it's not a finishing animation. That's a stealth kill animation.
Oh. Well.
Finisher animations happen when you knock the enemy down on the ground.
It still counts.
Oh yeah, still
Oh,
good.
but I forgot something. Have to take that slider block.
Teachers hate when
Yeah,
you forget
so
that.
this game sports puzzles such as this. Fortunately, I think God of War did it better, to be honest. But at least you get to push him. So there's that.
Why go get that shade up there? Or are you on your way to
Because
do that?
I need that box to reach up there. Because a double jump is just not enough.
Go figure.
But of course, before we get to that shade, we're gonna get to a hidden Judas coin. It's very well hidden. Many people miss this.
At least that's you say.
There you go.
Oh shit, I would have missed that.
Yeah, I mean, how are you supposed to see that with that camera angle?
Well, you can
that's
see it
the
a
point.
little bit, but most people are probably more focused on the shade.
Yeah.
And that right there is a sign of good programming.
Yep.
Wait, what about programming?
Good programming.
Programming, layout, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So now we can go up there to that shade. But first, cutscene.
Hello.
I do love the art style on these cutscenes. They're pretty dark and grim to look at.
Promise me you will protect Francesca. You will protect Francesca.
I will protect your brother like he is my own.
And now we get to deal with the shade.
Please let me see Eurydice one more time.
Orpheus.
The reason why I take a brief pause is because I'm thinking of whether to absolve them or punish him. So yeah, our holy is level 2 now.
Lovely.
Yep.
That is
Although
really
I couldn't
kinda
read the
gross.
text there, so
Yeah, the
Also-
text is a little bit hard to see.
Yeah, it is.
So what was the story behind that guy?
You know what? That's a very good question.
Fuck it, I'll look it up. Dante's Inferno game.
I heard him mention Apollo.
Orpheus.
Well, like, I had this conversation earlier with Evan. It only gives us a brief history of each shade, which doesn't
Yeah.
give us enough to whether to absolve them or punish
it's
them.
Orpheus and Eurydice.
Meaning?
Eurydice. The son of Muse Calliope, Orpheus was the greatest bard in all of Greece. His passion for music was just as deep as his love for his wife. I think it's Eurydice. Unfortunately, after being raped by a satyr, she was bitten by a snake and soon after died. Without Eurydice, Orpheus was heartbroken and only sung songs of sadness, which made even the nymphs weep. Seeing that Orpheus was saddened, Zeus sent Hermes to instruct him how to get his wife back. So he journeyed to the underworld, where his lyre was convincing the three-headed. What the hell? Where his lyre was successful in putting the three-headed dog Cerberus to sleep. Basically, he goes back to the Hades, and he, pleads to have Eurydice back. Hades is like, nah, screw off. But Persephone, wife of Hades, queen of the underworld, begs Hades to meet his demands. Hades says yes, but tells Orpheus that he cannot look back at Eurydice
I remember
the
that
entire
story.
time.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then he looks back at the last moment.
Well, that's because she doesn't say or make any notion that she's even following him, and he was afraid he lost her.
We meet
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
Yeah.
But apparently the thing was, Orpheus would never be happy again. He sang tunes of sadness once more, but this time it attracted the lust of two Maenads, who were the female followers of Dionysus. The two nymphs wanted to join Orpheus, but he ignored their request. In a drunken rage, the Maenads tore Orpheus limb from limb and killed him.
Yeah.
His head and his lyre, which still sung songs of sorrow, floated to the island of Lesbos, where it was given a proper burial. After his death, Orpheus was reunited with his beloved Eurydice in the Elysium fields. At some point after this, Orpheus was removed from Elysium after failing to deliver her from hell because he was deemed to have impeded the fulfillment of God's will, allowing Lucifer to claim his soul and damn him to hell.
What?
That explains why he's here.
Lucifer then punishes him forever by separating him from Eurydice unless Dante absolves him.
And that's why I absolved him.
In the Inferno, Orpheus is not found on the shores of Acheron, but is instead one of the many virtuous pagan shades who Dante meets and speaks with during his journey through Limbo.
Well, we're
Okay,
on
then.
our way toward Limbo at the minute. At the moment, rather.
Well, that's
Go
a little
figure.
bit out of order, actually.
Yeah.
But okay. Whatever. And the previous guy was Pontius Pilate, and we all know who Pontius Pilate is.
Yeah.
Just tell us for those of us who might not know.
Might as
just
well.
for the heck of it.
Pontius Pilate was the Roman governor of Judea. If you've heard anything of the Bible, he was the guy who sent Jesus to the cross, essentially. He was the judge of the trial of Jesus, who's deceived by the Pharisees and the head priest Caiaphas into placing Jesus of Nazareth, holy shit, can't talk, under
Wow.
arrest. And wow, he just tore a fucking head off, god damn. Oh, I like sit in the middle of nowhere. Well. But anyway, he tried to save Jesus and asked the Jews, who do you want me to release? Jesus Barabbas or Jesus who is called the Messiah? Jesus Barabbas was a, like, murderer, thief, criminal guy, basically. And they ordered Barabbas to be released, I cannot talk, to be released. Pilate asked them, then what should I do with Jesus who is called the Messiah? And the priest basically persuaded the crowd to say they wanted to crucify him.
Of course they did.
Seriously, that never made a shitload of sense to me at all.
The Bible?
Like, well, yes, that too, but
But anyway, Pilate washed his hands before the Jews, saying, "I am innocent of this man's blood. See to it yourselves." Basically saying that he wasn't gonna crucify him. Like, if the crowd wanted to crucify him so bad, they'd have to do it themselves.
Yeah.
But it says his cowardice contributed to the suffering of one for the sins of many. For this, Lucifer designed his just but horrific punishment that makes him bear the weight of all in limbo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there you
Anyway.
go. And that's also the end of the video after crashing through that thing and flying off into another platform. So,
And
I guess
tearing
we'll
off
see
Chrome's
everyone.
head and throwing it
Oh,
away.
well, yeah, but that was before that. I already commented on that part. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we'll see everybody next video.
Next
See you
video.
in part 4.
Johnny.